Hey guys, how are you all doing? Welcome back to the second episode for the night. I wanted to do this for quite some time because I like putting up lists and trying to put different fragrances in that one video so you can see different, you some forgotten fragrances, some fragrances you do not remember, but suddenly you see, wow, okay. So first of all, this list is supposed to be a woody fragrances. So just let me clarify one thing. This is not OUD, oud. Okay, oud is something different. It's a little bit different. It's an extraction from a tree and it's treated and everything. That's a different kind of a genre. I have done my oud based fragrances. If you want, you can check the link below. I'll put the list top 25 oud fragrances or something like that I did. So today's one, it's gonna be woody. Woody means different kind of woods. It could be cedarwood, it could be woody notes, it could be sandalwood, it could be ebony wood. Like lots of plenty of woods out there. So uh, these fragrances are not solely based on the note of wood, okay, or wood, but you always I pick up woody notes from these fragrances every now and then. So I have one honorable mention, and I have 15 fragrances to show you. And many fragrances are missing out. I know that they will be not here, but doesn't mean if they are not here, it's not a great fragrance. Those are not great. If you have great woody fragrances, more power to you. And this is just for fun purpose. These are only from my collection. I do not have so many fragrances, right? So just humble suggestion. So my scent of the night is the OG Aramis for him. This fragrance is just something I think it's absolute powerhouse and absolute darling of a fragrance. It's just masculine. It got spices. It got the tobacco. It got you tried. You guys understand. This is very masculine. Ever so popular fragrance. Smells like James Bond. And second thing is the honorable mention. This honorable mention is gonna be Mahogany Woods by Bath and Body Works. Why is it in the honorable mention? Because it got discontinued. That's why. I don't have any clue. I mean, why would you discontinue such a beautiful nuclear sort of fragrance? This has like booze. Man, this fragrance is one of the best fragrances. I mean, for this price range, it's niche quality. If you find a bottle somewhere, give it a try. If you find a sample, this is so good. But you cannot find it in the normal market, so it's an honorable mention. Mahogany Woods by Bath and Body Works. So let's start from number 15. Number 15 is a cheapie. This fragrance I wore a lot when I got it, and nowadays in the crowd of a lot of other fragrances, getting a little bit lost. But I would wear this. It's fresh, sort of spicy, sort of woody fragrance, and this fragrance is just very good, very good. If you like David Beckham Instinct, you can definitely check it out. This is called Kurum Silver. I believe Kurum has few in their line. I think got Aqua or something. They have 3 or 4. I have this one, original Kurum. This one gives me lots of spices as well as the cedar. I think it's a cedar or some woody notes. It's just very masculine, spicy kind of fragrance. If you like the likes of, I think some old days classic like Rive Gauche, you can definitely check it out. Okay, I'm not saying this is a Rive Gauche clone, but this is Kurum Silver, very good fragrance, bang for the buck. Number 14 is a fragrance and a cheapie. This fragrance is there for a reason. It makes me smile every time I look at it or sniff it still. It's from House of Playboy. It's called VIP. So now the packaging has been changed. This is 100 ml bottle. They have new sticker version somewhere here. So even if you get that one, it's the same. Formulation don't change. So what you get from this very surprising factor. Very cheap bottle, I understand, because it's cheap. Like the fragrance, it will literally cost you nothing. So when you get this one, I think from the Playboy house, I have talked about this before. This is one of their best fragrances so far. I sniffed almost all of them, the ones available in my country. Smell this, you're gonna get beautiful, boozy, sort of vanilla, creamy, potent, very very strong. This is also surprising that it lasts a long time, and you get the beautiful sandalwood, very creamy sandalwood, very sweet. And if you really want to get something like a taste of a tobacco vanille sort of a kind of a fragrance in that category, you can definitely check it out. This is really really good. This is good stuff. VIP by Playboy fragrances. Yeah, do not smile at me. I know you guys are thinking. Okay, so number 13. This is a fragrance. This fragrance, it's kind of like a love hate for me, but I kept it here anyway because of the quality. This fragrance, if you know Cartier Declaration, this smells very close to that, but it's more modern. I think even more longer lasting than that, and it's a bit more polished. This is from House of Davidoff. It's Oud Blend. The name is there, Wood Blend. And the fragrance I didn't wear so much, to be honest. I mean, it's almost full, but I got this just to complete my collection of blend line. So if you know, blend line is one of the niche. You can consider it to be a niche line of Davidoff and much more upper class. Look at the bottle design; it's much more upper class. It has spicy kind of a woody fragrance. Like it's not just a one note based fragrance. It gives you a little bit more upscale feel. Even Declaration, I cannot wear that. This fragrance I can wear it over that one. This is much more wearable. It gets this nice sort of spicy woody fragrance. It lasts very very long time. Give it a try. It's very hard to find, but if you see somewhere, Wood Blend by Davidoff. Number 13. Number 12 is a fragrance from House of Rasasi. This fragrance didn't make it uh, higher in the list because of the rest of the top 10, you'll see. So this is called Rasasi Wow Woody. And this fragrance bottle is just a masterpiece. I got it for the bottle, but it has a beautiful combination of vetiver. And I think there's no citrus, there's no playfulness in this, but the fresh wood. If you see this bottle, it's real wood. So if you can imagine this one would have a smell, this is what you get from this. It's not that dark, it's fresh. Many people compare it with Tom Ford Grey Vetiver and Encre Noir, but I think it's somewhere in between those two, but it has such good longevity as well. Very inexpensive, very beautiful bottle, very nice fragrance. Okay, Rasasi Wow Woody. This is my number 12. And I actually have done reviews on all of these fragrances. I'll put the link below. You can check this individual in-depth review. And before I enter top 10, let me show you my number 11. This is House of YSL. This fragrance not many people know nowadays anymore, but it's a flanker from Kuros line. Doesn't smell at all like Kuros. There's also Kuros Silver that smells like more like Versace Eros. And this one, it's a reformulated version. Previous one used to have this extension at the bottom, but even with the reformulation, this fragrance is beautiful. You don't smell anything like it. Now it is a masterpiece kind of fragrance. You get that eucalyptus note. It's kind of medicinal. It's sweet, extremely potent. If you want to look for good cold weather scent, look at Body Kuros. And this is different. It's not like your usual crap out in the market. Still pretty good. One of the best offerings from YSL. Body Kuros number 11. Okay, now moving on to number 10. Here we go. These are the big heavy hitters. In my world, these fragrances rock my world, and not just as woody fragrances. I really like smelling them on me. Number 10 is a fragrance that would make a lot of people happy who are fan of the discontinued Gucci Purum one, and the same perfumer came back and did the same fragrance. I mean, another fragrance from another company, from a car company. This is Bentley for Men Absolute. I was wearing it yesterday. This is really really good. I mean, quality wise, it's not as potent as its other brother Bentley for Men Intense, but damn, this smells nice. This one people say got smell of pencil shavings. It got little bit smoky incense. It get little bit woody, lot of woody elements in it, and it's literally for wood lovers, like woody fragrance lovers. This is something you should definitely check it out. It's very inexpensive, very beautiful bottle, amazing quality bottle, and the smell. It does get good longevity on the skin, but it's not a beast. But you can appreciate it in a workplace, right? Bentley for Men Absolute, number 10. Number 9, another dark fragrance. This one similar looking dark bottle, but this fragrance is more known for its inky vetiver. But I also pick up a lot of woody elements from it, which is Encre Noir, the original, from House of Lalique. So when I sniff it, it's all about what you sniff. It doesn't matter what ingredients in it, what you pick from your nose, you pick. What I get from it is always, it's just dark. People say you can wear it, it's unwearable, but look at the cap. It's wooden, right? It's wooden cap. So this one does have also similarity to that Bentley for Men Absolute, but it's a lot more darker. It's a lot more niche-like. It's a lot more fine fragrance. I sniff this. I get the quality. I'm like, darkness is there, vetiver is there. Then it kind of like scary as well, but if you can pull it off, one of the best fragrances for work. Okay, Encre Noir, number 9. Number 8. This fragrance I almost forgot, then I put it back in the list. Burberry's the London. Yes, a lot of other things going on in this. Got the tobacco, got the port wine, got other things going on. But what I really get from it is, it's a very sweet, lovey-dovey sort of a woody note in this. Okay, the wood at the base, but the woody nuances from it is just the backbone. It makes it so much comfy, and then just give that beautiful longevity you also get from it. It's beautiful to wear during Christmas while having turkey and stuff. A very festive fragrance, very beautiful, charming little body here, and I really like this fragrance. I mean, it got the note of woody elements in it, woody notes. That's why I put it in the list. Okay, number 8, Burberry is the London. Number 7 is a fragrance. It's literally this house actually works with woody fragrances. If you see the bottle, you understand what I mean. This from House of D Squared. This is He Wood. This fragrance, I bought it after the Rocky Mountain Wood, which is somewhere in the list here. But at first, I didn't appreciate it that much. I didn't think it's worth it having Rocky Mountain Wood. But after a while, I had a sample. The fresh wood, if you see this wood right here, look at that bottle, by the way, again. They have fantastic bottles. People do not look at these awesome fragrances. When I sniffed this sample, few days, it lasted on me very long time. This has beautiful longevity, and it's perfect for that kind of windy, kind of like a drizzling kind of a day, and you're going hit the like nature and stuff. It smells like freshly cut wood, ready to make furniture. Okay, and it's amazing. It's just quality is different. It doesn't smell like anything else. It has touch bit of a like smoky sort of feel, but not that much. It's very clean, fresh wood. If you chop it up, the tree log, you get this smell, right? So this squared he wood is number 7. Number 6, and then we go for number top 5. Okay, number 6 is a fragrance. It barely missed out top 5. It's one of my favorite signature scent is Hugo Boss bottled. This Intensity P. You can go any version, no problem. This fragrance is always a classic. You wear it, dumb rich, always makes you smell good. Yes, it's a little bit familiar now. Everybody knows this DNA. But if you're looking for a great apple pie sort of smell that has kind of like a cinnamon and kind of like woody mix, safely played, ready to get compliments, you smell handsome with the suit or whatever. This is Hugo Boss bottle is something you should definitely look at. It's a classic. You can always have it in your collection, right? Hugo Boss bottle Intensity P, number 6. Number 5, here are the big hitters. Number 5 is Bam, Guerlain. This is Lanston de Guerlain Extreme. Okay, this is the Lich without the dark ridges. That is the first formulation. This is the second formulation. What I get from this is cacao. It's just that orange is there, bitter orange. It's very masculine, very mature scent. I love it a lot. I like the regular Lanston de Guerlain, but this one, it's just the dry down and that wood elements that comes. Very masculine, very potent, very bold statement. Lasts forever. If you see this bottle somewhere, try to get your hands onto this. This is something you can appreciate when you are maybe 30, 35. Such a great fragrance. Amazing quality in this fragrance. Number 5, Lich. Number 4, gonna surprise many of you. Cartier Declaration d'un Soir. Why is it here, you ask? This fragrance is here because of one reason. I know you guys know this for the rose, right? It's rose dominant fragrance, but after the rose, it's the sandalwood that makes this fragrance so special. And the sandalwood, I do not really appreciate sandalwood in many fragrances, but this fragrance changed my mind. It's a masterpiece. I heard it's getting harder to find, discontinued, whatever. It's still darn cheap for the quality that you get for rose and sandalwood. Get it, and you're gonna thank me later. Even if you do not like rose, this fragrance again for the rose and sandalwood, amazing little fragrance. Okay, it got a little bit spicy kick as well, but damn, this should cost $250. Just saying. That's number 4, Declaration d'un Soir by Cartier. Number 3 is that elder brother of He Wood. This is Rocky Mountain Wood. Yes, I was not gonna miss out on this one. This one has that added oomph to it. This got more longevity, more presence, and more incense. It got smokiness. It's added to that, like dark sort of woody fragrance. I think you can wear this with your khakis or jeans, denim jeans, where you're riding a horse, going between the valley, through the valley between 2 mountains and stuff. This is really when it's cold weather and you're wearing a little bit like a jacket or poncho or something. This is gonna smell so good. Okay, one of the best outdoorsy scents ever. Very masculine, signature scent worthy, and high quality. This house is pure love. This square, He Wood, Rocky Mountain Wood, number 3. Number 2. Number 2 is a fragrance that got beaten by the number 1 by tad bit. This is for Bentley for Men, Intense. It did make the list, just like its other brother. This fragrance is all about the booze, leather. I understand all that. It's very potent. This fragrance lasts and project like nobody's business, and now it's darn cheap as well. I don't know, honestly speaking, how Bentley gives this quality with this price range. I'm not telling Bentley to raise their price, whatever, but this is so good. It smells like the money in the bank, like it smells like money. So what I get from this is again the sandalwood in this, it's like the base, you're gonna start getting those beautiful woody elements. Definitely check it out. It's not for everybody. Very gutsy scent, but one of my favorites. Bentley for Men Intense, number 2. And that leads me to number 1. This fragrance is special. Um, I'm gonna emphasize this more and more. I have done my Mugler house, and this one made my number 1 Mugler once. And you guys can tell probably by now what it is, but some people say it doesn't last on them. I don't know what they're coming from. This one lasts very long time. It's for cold weathers. It's something that you wear in a cabin, reading a book, maybe watch a horror story or horror film or something, and just enjoy the fireplace nearby. It's cold outside, and it's absolute silence. This is how I pictured this fragrance, Thierry Mugler Pure Wood. Okay, this fragrance is just like a little bit harder to find. I don't think it's discontinued yet, but you know, get your nose onto this one. So good. It's just so good. You get kind of like a boozy sort of feel from it. It's like drinking cognac or something, and it's that woody smell. It got a lot more other stuff going on, typical Amin backbone, but this is so good. I'm just gonna keep saying it. I love this fragrance from House of Mugler. Right, Pure Wood is number 1 for me. Let me apply a little bit more. A little bit apply, not a little bit more, just a little bit for the bedtime because it's winter right now. Number 1, Pure Wood by Thierry Mugler. That is my top 15 woody fragrances. What do you think of this list, guys? Have you tried any of these, all of these, some of these? And let me know which ones are your favorite. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks very much for watching. Thanks always for supporting me. I'm heading towards that landmark 20K. I'll be very happy if I can make it. So until then, I'll see you soon. I'll be doing some more videos tomorrow. Take care. Good night from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Bye bye.